Hello, Morongo Basin, and listeners around the world online at Z107.7 FM.com. Here is the Z107.7 Local News for Monday, December 8th, 2025. 2 alleged drug dealers were arrested as part of a traffic stop in Joshua Tree. On Friday morning at around 1:45 a.m., San Bernardino County Sheriff's deputies conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle for multiple code violations. Deputies identified the driver of the vehicle as Jonathan Guerra, a 23-year-old resident of Landers, and a passenger as Charla Kranelka, a 37-year-old resident of Joshua Tree. Deputies say Guerra consented to a search of his vehicle, and inside they found multiple individually packaged quantities of methamphetamine and marijuana, which appeared to be for the purpose of sale. Deputies say they found a large amount of cash and additional packaging materials consistent with the sale of narcotics. Jonathan Guerra and Charla Kranelka were both arrested on suspicion of possessing a controlled substance for sale. Both have since been released on bail. The Landers Homestead Valley Association meets tonight, and they'll talk property taxes. Annalise Kuiper has their agenda.
The Landers Road Maintenance Special District will be a topic of discussion as San Bernardino County Public Works has reached out to property owners, warning that if property taxes covering road maintenance and grading are not increased, the special district may have to be dissolved. A choice of paying for road repair now or auto repairs later. Lifelong astronomer Ralph Megner is scheduled to give a presentation on the night skies over Landers for the upcoming month, to include Geminid meteors and the Andromeda Galaxy. There will be a free holiday event on Saturday, December 20th from noon to 3 p.m. at Belfield Hall, with hot cocoa, snacks, kids' crafts, and even a visit from Santa. Join in the fun and make a note of the date. To RSVP, call 760-449-4048. Located at Belfield Hall, 58380 Ritchie Road in Landers, the meeting begins at 5 p.m. and lasts an hour. Reporting for Z107.7 News, I'm Annalise Kuiper.
The Bighorn Desert View Water Agency Board of Directors holds a special meeting tomorrow afternoon, during which they will create 3 new job positions, including General Manager Consultant, Accounting Technician, and Geologist. The board will receive a fiscal audit covering 2023-2024 and hold their 5th public workshop regarding rate increases. The Bighorn Desert View Water Agency Board meets in public session tomorrow at 4 p.m. at their office at 1720 North Cherokee Trail in Landers. Western Joshua Tree protection plans are moving forward, and the state of California wants your help. The state's Department of Fish and Wildlife is asking for public input on their plans at a webinar to be held tomorrow. They're developing a programming environmental impact report with the intention of streamlining the process to get a permit to move or disturb Western Joshua trees for small projects and single-family homeowners. Comments from affected property owners, environmentalists, and everyone else in the Morongo Basin are encouraged as part of the development of a plan. The meeting is tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. You can register for the webinar online at a link at this story at Z107.7 FM.com. And if you can't make the meeting, comments will be accepted until December 17th. You can find out where to send them on our website. San Bernardino County Superior Court is hosting an outreach event in Joshua Tree to provide services for people with severe mental illness and schizophrenia. The court's Community Assistance Recovery and Empowerment Court, known as CARE, will be bringing their outreach vehicle to the Joshua Tree Courthouse on Friday. CARE Court provides an alternative to involuntary conservatorship or hospitalization. On Friday, outreach representatives will be offering self-help services for document preparation and filing, an on-site judicial officer for prima facie eligibility determinations, and Department of Behavioral Health representatives to answer questions and guide participants. This CARE Court outreach is the vehicle's first visit to Joshua Tree, and they'll be present on Friday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Joshua Tree Courthouse. The event is open to the public and no appointment is needed. You can learn more about CARE Court at a link at this story at Z107.7 FM.com. Illuminate your imagination while exploring the fascinating science behind fluorescence and find out what makes these vibrant colors pop in a STEAM workshop for kids. On Saturday, the High Desert Nature Museum invites children ages 9 to 14 to dive into the quantum realm and discover how color, energy, and light interact to make eye-dazzling effects. The STEAM workshop aims to shine light on the hidden world of color at the edge of human perception through engaging demonstrations using UV light to observe fluorescence in a surprising number of everyday materials. Advanced signups are required for this class, and the registration fee is $15. You can register right now at highdesertnaturemuseum.org or in person at the museum up to Saturday. And finally, the annual Joshua Tree 55 cycling event has been canceled. The cancellation was announced on Friday by the city of 29 Palms, who said that they were unable to staff and operate the event safely in 2026. The Joshua Tree 55 is a cycling event put on by the city of 29 Palms that sends cyclists across the Morongo Basin and through Joshua Tree National Park. The city says they are evaluating the long-term feasibility of bringing the event back in the future, but did not have any specific plans beyond 2026. 29 Palms Community Events Coordinator Scott Clinkscale said, quote, "Our goal is to ensure that any future of the event can be delivered with the level of quality and reliability our riders expect and deserve." That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear about news happening, let us know. Email us at tips@Z107.7fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z107.7 Local News, I'm News Director Jeff Harmatz.